Welcome back, everybody. We are super excited. Welcome back to the Click Podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Sach, and today we're having another beautiful episode. Guys, if you're just tuning in for the first time, we've had some amazing topics that we were talking about. The first one that we had was about love and self-love, right? Second one that we had was talking about purpose, right?
The gift of self-love.
The gift of self-love, which is wonderful when you finally get to that point and you can like put your gifts, into your purpose and like create wonderful things. But when you understand going through these phases in life, you understand that there's a lot of distractions that try to pull you away from your purpose.
The world doesn't want you to
exactly.
Go for
the world
your
doesn't want you to, succeed and go on your own path. And that's the main topic today. We want to talk about distractions because we all have them, and sometimes we all make excuses about them, and sometimes we make too much time for them. We give them too much energy that pull us away from what truly matters to us and what truly matters to how we're going to show up in this world. So I want to talk with you about this, Sach, because you live in a city with a lot of distractions.
Miami, Florida.
You live in a beautiful city with Miami where they have, wonderful beaches, parties, girls, dinners, all that kind of thing. But you are a very focused individual. And I love that about you. I've always loved that about you. Tell me how, even from early in life until now, the changes and how you've actually dealt with the distractions. Go for it.
Absolutely. This is such an important topic. And I think unlocking this for yourself puts you on the runway to take off.
Oh yeah.
Without this, you can't take off.
Yes.
You can, and it's all connected. So without self-love, you don't know what's important to you. So you can't set your priorities and your principles. Without purpose, you don't have a reason to do that. Mm-hmm. And then when you combine those two, you can take on the distractions to get past them. And so distractions are, that's a broad word, but I think it breaks down into two areas. The self-inflicted distractions and then the world. Mm-hmm. To me, the self-inflicted distractions are probably the ones that stop most people.
Those are the hardest ones.
Hardest ones.
Oh my God.
And I think a lot of that comes from getting stuck in habits and not breaking into new routines and challenging yourself and growing. And what I mean by that is, I'll make it simple. It's your likes and your dislikes. Many times when I have a conversation with people, and I also did this, I still do it sometimes. So it's human nature at this point. But if I say to someone, come with me to the gym at 6 a.m. or come to this workout. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like doing that. Oh, I don't wake up early. Oh, I don't. I need to have my cup of coffee first. I need to do this. I like to do this. Oh, I don't like the city. I don't like these people. I don't like this. I like this. I don't like this. I like this. I don't like that. You have created so many stop signs in your life to move forward and not experience life. Experience is in the unknown. And the more experience you have in the unknown, the more direction you give your life. And then you're able to create disciplines because you're able to see the things that worked for you. And now your priorities are more important than your likes and your dislikes. Mm-hmm. And then distractions don't have a lot of power over you because you've set your intention.
Yes.
The external stuff, if you have your priorities, your principles, and you're disciplined, the external distractions have no meaning. They have no power over you. It's so easy to get over them. If you focus on the external distractions and blame it on that, you've lost already. Mm-hmm. So I think it's really solving your own priorities and your own disciplines. And once you can do that, it's freedom. So the opposite of distraction, meaning not moving forward because you're stuck, is freedom. Go wherever you want.
Yeah, freedom and focus. I love how you said, obviously the distractions you see in the external world, but I think a majority of our distractions sometimes have been in our internal world, within our own mind, right? And I think it really starts there, guys. Yeah, I think it starts there I think we don't put ourselves in certain situations because, like we've talked about before, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, lack of purpose. And we're not our biggest fan or our biggest cheerleader in our own mind because we don't feel like we can do it. And nobody else is telling you that story. Nobody else is telling you that narrative except you.
Right.
Except you.
You choose.
Yeah. So get the fuck out of your way. Push the stop sign to the other side and get past, like we were talking about before, that mental block. Because if you're your own biggest distraction, how are you ever going to see your full potential? And it's not even about the external stuff. It's you. It's you that you need to think about. And it's you that you need to start writing a different chapter in your book. You are the author. Write the script. Write the script. Write your own script and figure out, boom, I'm done with living that life. Yeah. I'm going to show up in this life now because I got in my own way. I'm not going to be my distraction anymore. I have clear focus and I have clear direction. And now I'm going to go live how I'm supposed to be living.
It's that simple and yet so difficult.
It's super hard, man.
Right? and I think I can only speak for myself on this one, but what I'll say is that I have this philosophy that I always tell myself, you can't have everything, but you can have what's important to you. Mm-hmm. And I think part of the self-love and finding purpose is it forces you or puts you in position to really determine what's important to you. Because if you don't have that foundation, you don't really care about that's important to you. And so you just go with whatever you feel or whatever your likes and your dislikes and your distractions are. Once, for me, I understood those two components and I knew that it was important to me to have energy, to make really good decisions. I have people that are counting on me. I have a mission in life. I have a purpose in life. It requires a certain level of commitment to follow through on that. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, my distractions were easier to overcome. And I'll give you a few of them. So probably many people can relate with this. I love ice cream.
Oh my God.
Love ice cream. I can eat ice cream for days.
I didn't know that about you.
Love ice cream. Okay. But ice cream makes me tired.
Yeah.
Ice cream bloats me.
Yeah.
Ice cream slows me down. It freezes my brain, the sugar.
Yeah.
So I no longer hard stop on ice cream because I need energy. I love, this is silly, but a lot of sports fanatics relate. I love the New York Knicks. I'm an obsessed fan.
Yeah.
I feel personally connected to everything in that team. I no longer watch games. Because if I watch a game on the East Coast, I'm going to sleep at 11 and I'm riled up because I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm riled up. I don't get good sleep. Now I'm not waking up at 5 and meditating and getting to the gym and attacking my day and living my mission. So it's become important to me that these bigger things in life are what I'm after, and all of my likes and my dislikes don't matter anymore. And I'm way more happier and way more charged in life. So it's a very, very, very difficult thing to do, but until you have chosen what's important to you and your priorities, you will not be able to get over your distractions. It's that simple. I mean, it took me 45 years, now I'm 47. So.
I want to go back to what you were saying about, some of those things that you're choosing, especially the New York Knicks. How long are usually those games?
It's like 2.5, 3 hours if you watch
2.5 to 3 hours, right? Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. And there's different things that we put energy, and most importantly, we put time. We put time into those things that we know it's entertainment. Great. I get it. I understand it. We all need fun. We all need entertainment. But if you have a true vision in life about what is important to you, then you know that you're going to invest more time into that space and into that sphere of how you need to be rather than watching that 3-hour game, or rather going and spend 3 or 4 hours at the bar. And you understand that you start to weigh and balance, what value is this bringing my life? What value am I going to be able to extract that's going to actually improve it to me? And I say that because my dad used to tell this to me, and like when I was watching TV, and I totally get it now, but I was really upset when he would tell me. He's like, "Son, what are you doing?" I'm watching television. I'm 8. He's like, "You're just killing the brain. What are you learning?" Nothing. And I say this to my son now. I say this to my son. What are you watching on YouTube? And you tell me whatever it is. And I was like, what are you learning from it? It's like, nothing. It's exactly. So it's for what? It's for entertainment. It's a distraction, right? You're not learning anything and it's not helping you in life. So I'm making these little mental cues into his brain now, into his psychology, not to be hard on him, but for him to have this click moment later in life and connect the dots. He was right. Now I understand what a distraction is. TV is a distraction.
It's a distraction.
Netflix is a distraction, right? Girls and men can sometimes be a distraction, but it's based on whatever situation you're going. Yeah, food can be a distraction. So figure out what your distractions are and start to get your time back and put that time and do something meaningful, something purposeful. If anything, put it into yourself. Like you were saying, you like to meditate. So do I. You like to journal. So do I. Or even spend time with take yourself on a walk. Put some nice headphones in and enjoy spending time with yourself. That's one thing that I found very important for me, that I love me. I love spending time with me. I think it's cool. When I come home, it's peace and quiet.
Awesome too.
I think I'm pretty awesome. And I get 2 hours to myself and I get to chill, hang out, make some good food and have music. I'm like, this is great. This is exciting. I don't need anybody else because I chose myself first and I chose my happiness.
And you're not just wasting your time. You said the key word there to me, like another click, and I think about this a lot, is entertainment. We are programmed to seek entertainment. Like that seems to be the purpose of most people's life. I want to be successful and make money so I can go entertain myself.
And be stimulated.
Let's be stimulated. And it's like, that really can't be why we're all here, is just to be entertained by something, right? That's not the purpose. So one thing I was able to do in the last several years is shift my focus of being entertained to living an entertaining life.
Ooh, it's a great way to put it. I love that.
And my life is entertaining. Every part of my life. Walking my dog is entertaining. Listening to my affirmations is entertaining. Because it's all connected. I'm like playing this game and I'm like, oh, today's another day I get to play this game. And I got to do the little things to get to earn the steps to get to the next step,
You're the architect.
The architect of it. So I've gamified my life. And so my life is entertaining versus seeking entertainment. That's number one. The other thing I think that's really, really powerful or has been powerful for me is I've shifted my joy from the result to the effort. So I used to live in a world where, in finance, you work, and then once a year that you get the bonus and you don't know what that is. And you're like, basically 364 days of your life are hell and miserable and you hate it. And then the one day somebody tells you, oh, I think you're worth this. And you feel good about yourself, maybe for that one day. So it was all about the result. Oh, I want to do this so I can get this car, I can get this home, I can get that girl, I can have this. Result. You can't control the results. What you can control is your effort. So if you shift your joy from what is outside of your control, which is an expectation of a result, to the energy and effort you're able to put, which is completely in your control, all of a sudden your life becomes a lot more fun and you don't really get that distracted. So I think combining those two philosophies for me has been just incredible. Like it puts you in a path of again, moving forward and getting past distractions.
I love it. You said energy and effort, guys. We need to understand what is the time, energy, and effort that we want to put into ourselves or even into something to truly get that fulfilling desire that we are looking for. And like you said, a lot of fulfillment doesn't come from things, but sometimes it comes from people and then just how the way you feel about yourself. And that is where it's most important, because like you said, we are taught and we are trained, even as men and as women, you'll find happiness once you get the nice car, once you have the nice house, once you go on the nice vacations, once you get the girl. That is like our little definition, of like success. But when we get into it, we have the option to actually have those. And you're like,
now what?
Really, what was that for? It distracted me from finding true happiness within myself. Now here I am, 30 years old or 40 years old or 50 years old, and I'm not happy. What the hell was it for? I have everything I can do in life and I can have anything that I want in life. And yes,
That was Sach at 37.
Yeah. And yet I have nothing. I have nothing. So like, I say this, very, very strongly, like, guys, figure out what's distracting you in life today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Like, if you truly want to change it in life, be purposeful about how you're going to spend your time.
What's important to you?
Exactly. And finding out what is really important to you. Because guess what? Watching that 3-hour Knicks game ain't doing nothing for your life.
Nope. They don't care.
Yeah, exactly. You need to either spend it yourself, spend it with your family, spend it with your kids, spend it in your purpose, because that's what's going to really, truly change you and bring you past the next step and take you to the next level and give you true joy and true happiness and true fulfillment in life. And guys, when you finally get there, oh my God, you're like, this is it. This is what I was waiting for. Why was I wasting my time? Right? Why was I wasting my time? So guys, be very purposeful about your time and your distractions, because once you get those out of the way and you have clear focus, life is your oyster, right? Life is your oyster. Do you want to leave with anything else? Was that what you were going to say?
I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
I'll say that, you'd be on the runway and ready to take off.
Yeah.
You're your distractions away from the rest of your life.
Yeah. We want you to take off. We want you to reach your true potential. We want to see you, whether it's in 60 days, 90 days, a year from now, 2 years from now, however long it takes, when you finally have that click moment and realize that, wow, I'm truly living in my true space and my true potential. We want that for everybody. We want that for everybody because we truly feel that that is how you live a purposeful, happy, loving experience here on earth. And that's what we want for all humanity. All humanity to make that choice and make that decision within themselves, because life on the other side is a lot better.
It's just better. The grass is greener.
The grass is greener, guys. Sorry. So we will leave on that note. This is another wonderful episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are super excited about the next topics. But until then, guys, we want you to have a beautiful day, and we love you.
Love you.